We're doing overview of motor speech disorders.
So my name is Crystal.
My name's Miranda.
I'm Sophie.
And I'm Yanina.
So, what are motor speech disorders? Motor speech disorders are a brain-based condition that makes it difficult to plan, program, and produce speech. They occur when the brain has problems controlling the muscles for speech. These muscles include the lips, tongue, jaw, and vocal cords.
And going into the causes of motor speech disorders, so there's degenerative, which are diseases that cause progressive or declining function. These might be Parkinson's disease and ALS. And next, there's traumatic, so these are surgical and non surgical related injuries, such as tumors and neck trauma, as well as traumatic brain injury. And congenital, these are health conditions or functional differences present at or before birth. And another example of this could be cerebral palsy. And then there's vascular, so these are conditions affecting the circulatory system. One of these might be strokes. And then there's also other causes such as multiple sclerosis.
So, there are a lot of symptoms depending on the type of motor speech disorder, but some of the common symptoms include slurred or unclear speech, slow or fast speaking rate, monotone voice, pauses of effort when speaking, trouble moving the lips, tongue, or jaw correctly, and problems controlling loudness. So, for example, speaking too loudly or too quietly.
So dysarthria is a type of motor speech disorder, and it is impaired speech production caused by weakness in the muscles used for speech. So a person may display mumbled speech, and dysarthria also affects breathing, the stress of voice, and vibrations produced by the vocal cords and air-filled cavities. And dysarthria can range from mild to severe and can occur in children and adults. So the types of dysarthria are flaccid, spastic, ataxic, hyperkinetic, hypokinetic, or mixed. And apraxia is another type of motor speech disorder, which is a neurological disorder that affects brain pathways, resulting in difficulty in coordinating the tongue, lips, and jaw for speech production. And a person may display mispronunciation of sounds or uneven stress in voicing. And the types of apraxia are childhood apraxia of speech or acquired apraxia of speech.
Perfect. And then the breakdown of speech consists of respiration, resonance, phonation, articulation, and prosody. For respiration, it provides the airflow needed for speech, air pushed out from the lungs and becomes the power source of speech. For resonance, how each sound vibrates in the mouth and nose. Nasal emission, hypernasality, too much air flowing out of the nose, and hyponasality, too little air flowing out of the nose. For phonation, sound resources of speech produced by the vocal folds. Air from lungs passes through the vocal folds. Vibration occurs. Sound is produced. For articulation, the movement of all the articulators that include lip, tongue, jaws to make speech sounds. And then prosody, the stress, tone, pitch, and rhythm of speech.
And then for the breakdown of abnormal speech, so for respiration, they can have poor control of breathing during speech that can lead to short phrases, needing frequent breaths, or reduced loudness. For resonance, there can be either too much through the nose or not enough. And again, this is hypernasality or hyponasality. And for phonation, the vocal folds may not close properly, leading to breathy voice, or there's too much tension that can lead to strained voicing. And then for articulation, there can be weakness or incoordination that can lead to imprecise consonants or distorted vowels, and slow or irregular movements affecting the speech accuracy. And then for prosody, they can have a monotone voice or reduced stress.
So, how SLPs are able to help? They work on these activities by slowing down speech, speaking louder, making sure in voice to show emotions, using sounds more clearly, moving tongue and lips more, and improving breathing.
So these are our references, and thank you.